Prussia, the nation everyone is playing right now in Victoria 3. And everyone's like, oh, yeah, we play militaristic Prussia, conquer Europe. Ah, so boring, so ordinary. We've done that a billion times. What if someone went the opposite direction of Prussia? A pacifistic, peaceful, loving Prussia. You're probably thinking, that's so boring. Oh no, it's not boring. You can diplomatically form Germany. Is it possible in Victoria 3 as Prussia to not declare war, to not be a warmonger, to not be a militaristic, nationalistic nation, and to prosper? That is the question. And oh, of course, don't forget, we're also going to diplomatically annex Germany. It's pretty spicy. I hope you're here for the ride. You know the drill as Prussia. Nationalism, which we're not kind of really going to embrace, to be fair. And taxation, yeah, unfortunately, that's a thing. And top it off as well, military wages. We want to take power away from the military establishment. Goodbye. Construction in the north. 8 of those boyos. Embrace the Industrial Revolution. Coal. And there's a bit of a taxation problem here as well. We'll fix that. Okay, first thing we want to fix is we want to embrace colonialism. Colonial real settlement. This is nice colonialism compared to bad colonialism. Exploits in feedback game videos? I think not. Let's be nice, kind of. Yeah, down the mines. And we require the tools to go down the mines. No more collecting coal with our bare hands. No, the Prussian people demand shovels and picks and hoes. Hoes for everyone. First decree of the Kaiser, encourage resource gathering. And the second decree of the Kaiser, manufacturing. And the third decree of the Kaiser, hose for everyone. Well, when we built the factory anyway. Yeah, okay, maybe we don't actually tax the wine. No more wine. And then we, greener grass. All right, so there's a bit of a merit at the moment where you build all your manufacturing in your capital and encourage greener grass to get the population for it. So you never really run out of population and all your manufacturing is condensed into the region of Brandenburg. Trust me, it'll make sense. You will see. The king says, yes, let us colonize the lands of Indonesia and the Congo. They want to embrace the Prussian culture of pacifism. Interests in the Congo and Indonesia. Positive money growth? Come on, guys. We don't do that. Capitalism. Deficit spending. That's right. More construction. So, pacifism, unfortunately, has its downsides. No more rivalries. We are going to work with the world, and goodbye extra influence. But on the plus side, why not build relations with the small German states, right? There's no reason not to. Instead of being like, yo, bro, join German Confederation. We're going to be like, you can join the German Federation if you want. Lads, colonies, not a good thing. Bad idea, right? No? Yeah? Yeah, but it's a gamble. Oh, we gambled. Got 58% chance of enacting our law. Oh, the gamble paid off. Politics. Oh, it's been 1 year in the game. Let's embrace the railroads immediately. And of course, if you're going to embrace the Industrial Revolution, of course, you're going to do that with a little bit of motor and a little bit of steel. You know how it works. Build, my pretties. This Prussia was not built in a single day. Probably going to take about 3 or 4 years. Colonial resettlement, spreading the cultural message of Prussia. My first degree will be to expand the colonial affairs and education and maybe law enforcement. Actually, no, that empowers the junkers. Empowering the nobles? I think not. The monopoly of violence no longer held by the Junkers. An iron chancellor, Bismarck. It is time for his dream of a unified Germany by pacifism. The pen is mightier than the sword. More, and more. First to join the Union. The first one we annexed joined East and West. The land bridge has been formed. Putin would be proud. Problems in Arabia? Not my problem. And another one. The colonies need to be formed. And the Congo is our first port of call. Now, we could go to Indonesia as well, but it'll take us over a year to get one tiny little site here. So it's going to have to wait. Another one. Hey, join us. Hey, you're mine. Mecklenburg. And the other Mecklenburg. There's so many of them. Prussia. Swishberg. Oh la la. A halt. Oh, that's it. No more islands. No more border gore. Clean borders. Hang on. Apart from Frankfurt. Frankfurt. Yeah, you knew that you were border gore. The North German Federation. I will go for the prestige. Invest in the Congo. Dye plantations. I hope that's not foreshadowing. Oof. Quinine. Now we have the perfect gin and tonic. Am I the first YouTuber to make that joke? No? Yeah, maybe? No? Okay. The borders are open for migrants, dedicated police force, public schools, healthcare, Americanized, intelligentsia as a part of the government, and guaranteed liberties. We need free speech. The right of assembly. We lose some authority. Well, at the end of the day, the people should be heard. How very un-Prussia of me. Oh my god, I'm earning money. I'm earning money, guys. No. Spend. Getting high off capitalism. The perfect drink does not exist until now. Oh yeah, colonies. We're going to do more of those. Need to expand the bureaucracy. It's ahead of time. We're rushing it, but pan-nationalism is next. It does something spicy for our diplomatic efforts. Expand the colonial affairs. Hanover, embrace our customs union. King's like, right of assembly? Is that a good idea? Yes, it is. The right of assembly. Guaranteed liberties. Oh my goodness, are we becoming America? The United States of Germany. Oh, damn. Okay, the northern states here, I'm going to bankroll them, boosting relations massively. Lose a bit of income too, but it's really not a big deal. Lads, pan-nationalism is complete. And now we can diplomatically annex the rest of the German states. And, oh, boyo, Hanover just could not resist joining us, so they immediately joined us. Good lads, of course. The Greater German Union. And of course, I started to colonize in Indonesia as well. This is a perfect location. Do you know why? Rice. Actually, no. Tea. And tea's pretty good. And tobacco. To be fair, none of those we particularly actually need. But do you know what? It's always good to have more, right? Why not more? Let's get our food supply from the Far East. The island in Indonesia will be a food colony. Hanover. Oh, that's one of the big boys. Boom. That's a big Germany. We've also started bankrolling all of the smaller nations just to make sure they guarantee their access to Germany. We'll also improve relations with Denmark as well, just to make doubly sure we don't run into any issues giving up Holstein or Schleswig. Welcome to the one German Union. Times have changed. Liberties need to be guarded, and this government is not working for us. The petty bourgeoisie, funnily enough, have a lot of support. Industrialists, the armed forces, boom, we're in government. We now have a legitimate government, and hopefully we can pass laws now a lot quicker. Guaranteed liberties. Oh my goodness, the intelligentsia are super happy for the progress we are making as a society. No one can vote, but everyone has the freedom to say and do as they please. So probably not going to be too long until they ask him for elections. Bremen! Now the German. Haha! Well, we wanted peace for as long as we could, and unfortunately there's no real negotiation with the natives. We tried. So we're going to have to send in our negotiation teams now. All right, the rubber trade. Now, this is a big change, so we can actually start taking advantage of rubber. Resources. What the hell? There's no rubber in this location? Are you kidding me? Oh, of course, you end up finding it later on, don't you? Yeah, you do. Undiscovered resources. Okay. All right, we will discover rubber later on. Maybe, or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe there's rubber there, maybe there's not. Who knows? Germany is now greater. Hamburger. Those borders are looking pretty now. Alrighty then, the colony is complete. Guess we just expand the Congo, I guess. Yeah, spotted here has hardwood output. Ooh, I like that. Go here. It's got malaria problems, but we gotta colonize somewhere, right? The rubber rush of the Congo. And more rubber in the Congo. Okay, pro tip, if you're gonna do what I did, you wanna boost relations with Denmark pretty much from the start of the game because they hate you. Oh, whoa. The Austrian aristocratic revolt. Not like peaceful Germany. Get your act together, Austria. We've reached a point where our economy is growing so strong at the moment, we can't keep up with the amount of money that's coming in, so we have to build more constructions. Oof. A big play, lads. What do we got? France versus Austria. Cut Austria down to size. What? Down to size? What does that even mean? They have Greece as a puppet and Krakow. Protectorate of Denmark on Modena. Okay. And they rival everyone. Okay. Proportional taxation. That's right. Redistribution of wealth and overall redistribution to me. It was a con all along. Bavaria! The big boy! Welcome to the Union! Oh, congratulations. German unification is complete. All hail the king. Pops become more loyal. Yeah, we'll go with loyal. There we go, lads. Now, to take this one step further, we have to press the button to form actual Germany. However, I don't want to do that. And the reason why is I will not get Holstein and Holstein. It's because my relations with Denmark isn't very good. So if I can get super cracking relations with Denmark, they'll hand over this territory to me. Well, hopefully. Maybe they won't. Oh, I feel so good to do it. But that's it, lads. Core Bavaria. Industries expand. And they need even more resources. There's never enough resources, is there? And the resource we need the most of is silk. Because we're going to have to import it as a loss then, aren't we? Ah! Scandinavia's just formed. We have a new buddy to the north. Hi, how's it going? Bankroll him. Oh, wow. So much more manpower now. So more areas to expand. It's the first time we've seen a massive build queue. Look at this build queue. Railways, textiles, dye, mines, coal, textiles, dye, mines. Coal, textile, dyes, mine. Proportional taxation. And wow, I'm rich now. Wow. And there was like no downside to that as well. Mining accident. Nobody saw that. That event was so fast. Nobody saw it. It's not a problem if no one saw it, right? Because I've got so much money, I might as well just build universities, right? Build them everywhere. Including in Africa. That's right, in my colonies. Teaching them. Remember, we're the good guys, right? Pacifism. And also start paying big wages to the state employees. Not many nations can do this, but I have the luxury of being unbelievably rich. It is time to embrace free trade. The freer the trade, the freer the people. Here we go, boys. We have reached the point of 500 construction points. Do you know what that means? You've won. You've won. Oh, GDP to the moon. I guess we can drop taxes and then tax wine. End of taxes, think not. And we have max relations with Scandinavia. This might not work, but we'll give it a shot. Eventually, we've got to do it. We are gonna, no, not launch leadership play. Form Germany. Oh, we did it. We had good enough relations with them. So we ended up in a situation where we took the two lesser states. There we go. A unified Germany. Democratically. It took way longer than I would have liked. Hey, from the start of the game, you need to boost relations with Denmark. There you go. You're not gonna make the mistake that I made. Well, that makes our population problems a little bit easier. Hey, what do you do at this point? You say, expand the industry more. Now we build bridges with the world. Russia, Qing, Austria, Spain, the UK, France, Scandinavia coming together. The scramble for Africa. Germany's growing colonial empire in Africa, along with new means to prevent malaria, has made us a serious contender for the colonial control of the continent. Bring out the maps and the straight edges. Malaria prevention is here. Removes all the effects from severe malaria in your own colonies. So I've got a massive advantage now over everyone. An opportunity. Colonists having moved to South Cameroon, hoping to build a new life in Germany's new African territories, are struggling to survive in the unfamiliar environment. You know how you fix that problem? You throw money at it, and I have no shortage of that. Okay, so we have the new scramble for Africa. Our colonial empire in Africa has grown beyond its humble beginnings, showing premise for future ambitions. To achieve this objective, we need to own 7 or more incorporated states in Africa. All right, now colonies should expand at insane rates. Yeah, they really do. 50 days apiece. Oh, Nelly. Our place in the sun. Our colonial efforts in Africa have borne fruit, claiming a sizable part of the continent for our own design. This is the only beginning of the German Empire. Oh, look at those colonies grow. They're all like 30 days apiece. And look at the Netherlands here. 1,600 days. Ooh. Expand, my pretties. Back to Germany. Here we are. And Italy. Here we have France invading Austria. Oh, actually historical as well. One of the key problems you run into at this mid-game period is running out of actual workers. So if you can see here and sort, yep, all these states have no workers. Alternative is you go for the greener grass edict to increase migration. And you also suck the D of the intelligentsia. See that? Migration attraction plus 50% for your entire nation. Very strong. Big issue is when you run into issues like this, and then you don't actually have the employees to go down to the railroads. And in that case, if you can't put people in the railroads, you can't build up the market access. And that's a problem. Can you tell them to prioritize the market access? Nope. The freer the trade, the free the people. And now we've got a load of bureaucracy refund, and our trade routes are considerably more competitive and have way more volume. Initially, you take a bit of an income hit for this, but in the long run, you benefit. Now we look for all our friends and try and get a trade agreement. That means we bypass their tariffs. A level 78 trade route for wood for Ching. If we could get a trade agreement with you, that would be pretty fab. You know you're doing well when you check out the most demanded product in our nation, which is wine, and we're the second biggest producer in the world. I mean, these are good problems to have, right? The rubber rush. Who would have thought? The Congo, very plentiful in the rubber. Jing would like a trade agreement with us. I have everything to gain from that, and you have nothing to gain from that. Traditional economy. Sure, China, whatever. Trade agreement with Italy. Oh, here we go. The borders are opening. Free trade for everyone. Trade agreement with GB. Tariffless trade for everyone. Oh, and Africa's not too happy. Oh, well. Ooh, yeah, Africa, not too happy. Private healthcare. Okay, we have a massive workers' shortage right now. Can we get universal suffrage? Look at this. Women in the workplace, plus 15% workforce ratio. Who's for this? Trade unions, right? Oh, rural folk. Actually, do you know what? I think it's time to go for multiculturalism. One of the big issues is we need to access more workers, and we're really struggling to train them here in Africa because we discriminate against them. Congolesians and Indonesians, you're now German. Wow, that passed really quickly. I suppose the only inevitable thing to do now is to core it. It is now German territory. They can vote, and they can also be taxed. Oh, damn, the downsides of voting. I declare this the new Congo, and it's hard to get to. Everyone wants to go to the Congo, but it's not happening. The first electronic industries, making telephones and potentially radios. I've never reached this part of the game before. I actually don't even know what they do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, hello, hello. What do we have here? France, cut me down to size? Hang on a minute. I thought that was only for infamy. Oh, my infamy's big? Just from colonizing Africa? No way. I didn't even know that was even a thing. I just learned something new. Oh, there goes the peaceful LOP. I'll be honest, I wasn't prepared for this, but now I'm looking forward to it. France, bring it on. I've got a few demands for you as well, France. I'm going to cut you down to size. The French have broken the Rhineland. It is time for the counteroffensive. Victory. Was it worth it? Only a few million dead? Oh my goodness. Debt. Isn't it great? Speaking of great, isn't it great how effective machine guns are? Greater. Germany. Only slightly greater than before. Alsace-Lorraine. Just a little bit greater. Belgium. How dare you? Another one declaring war on me. War reps from everyone. Fix the economy. Oh no, no. Oh no, no. Belgium, no. You know, I wish the AI would think more about these wars. If you can't win them, what's the point? The wars of a German aggression are over. Are we the baddies? And, oh dear. Oh dear. We've reached the endgame now, boys. You know what we do now is we go anarcho-liberal, and we're like, yeah, can you guys just do this yourself? Thank you. And what do we do in peacetime to fix the ills of the past? Ignore that. Ignore that. Please ignore that. We tax stuff. And we revoke privileges. What, Bavaria? Encouraging resource gathering? Not today. And that will be to tax porcelain. Oh, we're making money. Glorious money. There we go. Back in the green, lads. Hey, Dave, how's the economy going? Ooh, those highways are jammed. Murica. And also, minus 1.56 million a day. Maximum amount of credit exceeded. Focus on the economy, they said. That would be the easiest way of playing, they said. We've come a long, long way. And welcome to the new year. A new century. The 1st of January, 1900. Are you about to see the biggest release of dopamine possible? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? GDP go brrrr. Number one in the world. 1.25 billion pounds, which is twice as much and a bit more than the second biggest economy of France. It's kind of embarrassing that. Can you see that? United States of America and Belgium neck and neck, 9 and 10. Oof. And per capita, which is kind of surprising to me because it's kind of hard to have the wealth distributed so evenly. But you're about to see our African colonies are pretty OP. Also, standard of living, tip top. Tip top. The only other major nearest is France at number 4. Population, third largest population on the planet behind China and India. But not a surprise there, but bigger than Russia. Pfft. Wow. Look at this, baby. Ignore the skull. We're not the baddies. Look at this. New Germany. If you look at the GDP here, you can see that the GDP inside of Brandenburg is almost like 400 million pounds just in the one state of Brandenburg. There's so much migration, this location. Total population here. 10 million people live in Brandenburg. Is that anywhere near like Tokyo's population? I don't even know. And the third largest population ethnicity is Serbian. 250,000, 60,000 Serbians. The GDP, funnily enough, inside of New Germany is actually quite high too. But the problem is this one state of Brandenburg makes the entire world look unbelievably small. This is how you build up one manufacturing district for the entire planet. But remember, you got to get your migration super high. Otherwise, your population will not increase with it. You need more labor to fill those factories. And one final note, literacy. 72% of our nation can read. That's not very good, which is ranked at number 10 behind the world leader of reading, Greece. That's right, little Greece. Super small, little Greece. Did it even really move? But it was really good at teaching the kids how to read. Maybe Germany can learn something from that. Maybe America. Oh, whoops. Where did I go there? Anyway, bye. This is the next video. This one.